Welcome to Servant of the Fates and welcome to my sacred space. So, the moment you enter the door, you are welcomed by my altar. This is where I pray, where I worship, where I meditate. On the left is my bookshelf where some of my tarot decks are, some books as well. This area is my scrying area where I have a scrying ball and a scrying mirror. This, of course, is my table, my desk, where I do tarot spreads, where I read the cards, and where I read books and study. So as you can see, the wall clock, it is always at 3 o'clock, the witching hour, so that, anything that I do here feels powerful and effective. Let's zoom in a little bit to what I have in every space. So on my altar, I have a portrait of Venus, goddess of love, beauty, harmony, and desire. Venus is my astrological ruler, my divine parent. So everything that I do, my craft, my practice, I dedicate to her. As you can see, the candles are not on. Yes, they are LED candles, but I do have a real one at the bottom. They're not on because I'm not praying or meditating right now. I'm just showing it to you guys, right? The offering to Venus is covered as well because it's for her. It's not for us. The crystals that I have there are Venus's crystal, of course. We have the rose quartz. Citrine is there as well. Clear quartz, amethyst, black tourmaline. And a little tip for you. So on this golden plate right here is my birthday cake candle. I dedicated it to Venus so that she would help me make my birthday wish come true. So yeah, this is where I meditate, like I said, and pray. I have a sheepskin rug over here and some floor cushions where I sit. This one, the shelf, I have some, not all of my tarot decks, because most of my decks are like, I have one in every bag, for example. And the area where I do my pick a card readings, right? So these are just some of them. Game of Thrones, I don't particularly love that deck, but I love the show, so there you go. Another Venus portrait here, Golden Botticelli Tarot. Taramuja is another amazing one. And then, of course, the Rider-Waite's. I am an avid fan, devotee, lover of the Rider-Waite. So I have the Smith-Waite tarot deck here. The Winter-Waite and the Dreaming-Waite are also based on that. And here, you're going to see that I have some very basic books. Palmistry at your fingertips, Runes for Beginners, the only astrology book you'll ever need. Spoiler alert, it's not. So the reason I have such books is, as some of you know, I am a traditional pagan witch, but I like to be updated, keep in touch with what neo-paganism and modern witchcraft is doing these days. So also, when I criticize something modern, just so you know, I'm updated. It's not just me going, oh, kids these days. No, I know what changed. I know what I'm talking about. Here are my ancient tarot decks. So I'm very proud of this little collection. These are mostly from the 1400s, 1500s. Here are some books on divination. Like I said, they are a combination of, modern things that I want to keep in touch with, but also some of these are really reputable and amazing, like this one, Letterman 36 cards. It's written by a heritage reader. So if you're serious about Letterman, I kindly recommend that you grab a copy of this book. Look, I have some cute ones. Baby astrology, dear little Scorpio, that's my sun sign. Dear little Taurus, my rising sign. And of course, some things to make sure that I remember all of the symbology and the Rider-Waite decks. You have Waite-Smith, Tarot Secrets of, and the Pictorial Key to the Tarot. As you can see, The bottom of the bookshelf is completely hidden because this is where I keep the more private journals. Family grimoires are over here, and actually the reason I didn't do this cute little tour of my sacred space, even though my followers have been asking for it since like 2019, is because I was worried about showing these things, but I realized like I don't have to, they're covered. So yeah, up here are the things that are kind of more public, and the more sincere, serious, secret, private ones are over here. This, like we said, is the scrying area. I have a magic mirror on the wall, so every morning I ask it if I'm still the fairest in the land, and if I'm not, then someone perishes. I'm kidding. But yeah, that is my scrying mirror, scrying ball as well. And the reason I have 2 chairs here is not because this is where I read for other people. No, this sacred space is for me alone. This bar stool, this higher chair, is actually for when I'm scrying. So I pull that over here. My desk, right now I have Tarot of the Divine over here, a deck that's been gifted to me. Here we have the Celtic Cross tarot spread. I'm sure you are all familiar with it. And if you have been following me for a while, you're going to recognize some of these cute little decor. So there's my humble pendulum on the left, my eternal rose, and then this cute little lamp as well. Some of the things in the sacred space I inherited from my mom, from my family, and some I bought from IKEA. So I'm gonna leave it up to you to distinguish which is family heirloom and which is discounted from IKEA.com. But yeah, as you can see, I painted the room with the blood of my enemies, and there are no windows here, so their souls cannot escape. That's a joke. Like I said, I'm a Scorpio sun. I'm a Scorpio dominant. And maroon is a very auspicious color for Scorpio. So it's for like additional spiritual power. That's why I painted it maroon. And there are no windows, so that anything that I conjure in here, any energy, stays in here. Whenever I need sunlight or moonlight for rituals, I just go on the other side of this wall, right? This one, which is where the garden is. So yeah, there you go. That's my sacred space. 4 distinct little areas, which is my altar, my bookshelf, and a little private one with all the family journals and grimoires, a little scrying area over here, and a functional desk for readings, reading the cards and reading books as well. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this tour of my humble sacred space. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.